The industrial economy, from agriculture to war, is by far the most violent the world has ever known. It is a fact that at the end of World War II, industry geared up to adapt the mechanical and chemical technologies of war to agriculture. At the same time, certain corporate and academic leaders, known collectively as the Committee for Economic Development, decided that there were too many farmers. The relatively self-sufficient producers on small farms needed to become members of the industrial labor force and consumers of industrial commodities. The first problem of a drastic reduction of the land-using population is to keep the land producing in the absence of the people. The Committee for Economic Development had a ready solution. The absent people would be replaced by the mechanical and chemical technologies developed for military use and subsisting upon a seemingly limitless bounty of natural resources. All of the land-using population left their family farms and moved into the cities to be industrially or professionally employed or unemployed, and to be entirely dependent upon the ways and the products of industrialism. Agriculture would become an industry. Farms would become factories, like other factories, ever more automated and remotely controlled. Industrial land use became a front in a war against the living world. There is, in fact, no significant difference between the mass destruction of warfare and the massive destruction of industrial land abuse. In order to mine a seam of coal, we destroy a mountain, its topsoil, and its forest, with no regard for the ecosystem or for the people downhill, downstream, and later in time. But there was another problem that the population engineers did not recognize then and have not recognized yet. Agricultural production without land maintenance leads to exhaustion. Land that is in use, if the use is to continue, must be used with care. And care is not and can never be an industrial product or an industrial result.